So in this video, I will talk about different collectors like toList, toSet. So in this video, I will talk about few collectors like toList, toSet, toCollection, and toUnmodifiableCollection. I will explain toMap and toConcurrent map in a different video as the video will get too long. So let us get started. So first of all, I've written an article already on my website justamonet.com, and you can read it over here or follow the video, up to you. And I will link the article length. I will link the article's link. I will provide the article link in the show notes as well as the GitHub link for the code. So let us take a look at collectors class. So collectors class is a final class with a private constructor, hence it cannot be extended, and that is the intent of the class. It is a static utility class which defines several different collectors that can be used at our disposal. And the idea for this collector is, once we are using a stream and at the end of the stream we want to collect our data into some form of collection or into any form of collection, then we can use collect method and provide our collector into it. And what will end up happening is all the data from stream and its operations, it will go into this collector, and collector will insert this data into our collection. It may be list, set, map, it may be priority queue, array deck, linked list, whatever you want it to be. So let us take a look at the methods that we will cover in this video. So first of all, it will be toList, toUnmodifiableList, toSet, toUnmodifiableSet. Let us ignore the toMap methods, toConcurrent map methods, and it will be toCollection. Let us get started with toList method first of all. So toList method is used to collect the data from stream into a list, right? Once we are done with our processing of a stream, we want to collect the data into the list. And what toList method does is it inserts all the data into ArrayList. And whichever ArrayList is returned is a mutable ArrayList, which is fine for the result. So let us see how this will work. So here is your data set of transactions, and you stream it. You filter all the transactions that are of the country United States, and you collect them to the list. That's it. See how simple it is. Collectors.toList. Your job is just to write this line and everything will come into the list. So that is it. The only problem I see over here is that this list that is returned is a mutable list. So anyone can modify this list, or anyone can modify the result. So how can you write the code that this particular list cannot be modified? So to do that, there is another method called as toUnmodifiableList. So little bit of history over here. toUnmodifiableList was, I think, added in Java 9. toUnmodifiableList method was added to collectors class in Java 10, and it was using Java 9's list interface, which was augmented, and it was using list interface that was augmented in Java 9 with static factory methods called off. Several different static factory methods were added, and it uses this particular method list.off, list.toArray, and it just does unchecked cast to list of t. And if you are using Java 8 and you want to return an unmodifiable list, you can write your collectors like this: stream.collect, collectors.collecting, and then collectors.toList, collections.unmodifiableList. So what will happen is, this collecting and then provides in the method collecting and then we have to provide one collector and a finisher function, which means that once the data is collected into the list, that list goes into collections.unmodifiableList as a parameter, and it returns an unmodifiable list. What really happens is, this particular list is not exposed in an end result, which means client doesn't get this list at all. Client will always get unmodifiable list. So this is how you can achieve the similar functionality. in similar functionality in your code if you're using Java 9. I see there is a typo over here. So below is the example on how we can use immutable list. So dataset.stream filter the transaction that are in country US and collect it using the collector to unmodifiable list, and that is it, right? Same with the toSet method. In the toSet method, the result will get collected into set. Particularly, the set implementation used is HashSet. Now again, HashSet is a mutable data structure and it can be modified. So let us first check how to use toSet method. So let us take a look at over here. Dataset.stream.filter.collect collectors.toSet. That's it. This particular result is mutable, but for the practical purposes, if no, so dataset.stream.filter and .collect collectors.toSet. So instead of toList, we can just write toSet. That is it. Now this result the result is mutable result, and if you want to return an immutable result or a copy that cannot be modified, you can use toUnmodifiableSet. And again, set interface was augmented in Java 9, and this method toUnmodifiableSet was added in Java 10. And the way to use this method will be like this. If you are not using Java 8, if you are not using Java 9, then you can achieve the similar functionality using collectors.collecting, and then by providing a collector and then providing a finisher function. So let us see how to write collector using unmodifiable set. So it is similar to unmodifiableList, where we just have to change the method name to unmodifiableSet. Now this is interesting, right? We can use list and we can use set. Specific methods are provided. But let us take for instance that now you want to do something like you want to insert data into a different data structure, like LinkedHashSet or TreeSet, priority queue, linked list, or something like that. How will you do that? So they have provided a generic method called as toCollection, which accepts a supplier, and supplier accepts collectionFactory, which means you can do anything you want over here, right? It is not constrained to one specific collection, it is constrained to any collection. How to do that? It's simple. Let us take a look at collecting the data in LinkedHashSet. Dataset.stream, same thing, .filter, .collect, collectors.toCollection, linked hash set : new. So we just provided linked hash sets supplier. So this is how you can collect data using linked hash set. Now let us see how to collect data using TreeSet. Now remember, TreeSet is an ordered collection based on elements comparable type. So collectors.toCollection TreeSet : new. So if you see when the data will be sorted, so this particular collector will be ordered collector, which means that TreeSet will sort the data from 0 to n or from ascending order. So you see the output over here, 3619 something and 4082 something, because this is an ordered collection. Now let's say you want to use TreeSet with a reverse comparator. So you can do the same thing using .collect collectors.toCollection. This is the syntax for supplier, new TreeSet of long comparator dot reverse order. So now your TreeSet will store the data in reverse way, which means that the highest value will be on top of the tree and the lowest value will be. So TreeSet will just sort using the reverse order. So let us take a look at output over here. So 2435 and 2078. This shows that comparator used was a reverse comparator. Now another way to add data into collection will be to use priority queue mean heap. And to do that, again we can use .collect collectors.toCollection priority queue new. And if you want, this is min heap. If you want to use max heap, then you can use new priority queue long comparator dot reverse order. So that's how simple it is to use toCollection method. And let's say that you want to collect the data in ArrayList with an initial capacity, or any collection with an initial capacity, then we can use collector like this: Collectors.toCollection new ArrayList transaction with initial capacity of 20. So that is how you can use toList, toUnmodifiableList, toSet, toUnmodifiableSet, and toCollection. Thank you.